This is a switch bike. This is a switch bike.
Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from jazzledazzlecraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. So, a bit of an odd time I've come on today, so I'm not quite sure if anyone will join me or not, if everybody's busy or still asleep or lots of things. So if you come to watch, come in and say hello. And yeah, we'll get started. Just giving it a minute. It says there's one person watching just now, but that's probably me on my iPad. And if you come in and say hello. So, hi Christine, hi. And you come. So, very aware that the annual catalogue is going to be finishing at the end of April and the new catalogue coming out, and I know that a lot of things will start selling out, and also I've got lots of bits and pieces here that need used up, so I thought I would have a wee play. I have some sunflower seeds. Hi Audrey, in you come. Just, I don't know if this will be a quick one or a long one. I have, it's that time of year, it's spring and we're starting to think of flowers. So I thought that for Easter this year I might gift some seeds instead of chocolate. I don't know how that will go down, but hey. So I'm looking for different, I was thinking of different ways, you know, a packet of seeds inside a card isn't that exciting. Hi Hilary, yes, it is Mothering Sunday here in the UK, you're right. So yeah, if anyone is celebrating that, you know, yeah, great. I've had a lovely morning. I had calls from we had a combined call with my children and my grandchildren in Australia and in Scotland, all together on a call, all 4 grandchildren and both my children all together, so it was rather pleasant considering it's lockdown. And yeah, and it's not Mothering Sunday in Australia, it is just the UK today. Most of the rest of the world celebrate it in May, or celebrate a Mother's Day in May anyway. And I'm not going to go into all the story of Mothering Sunday, but hey. So I could just give a pack of seeds, but it's a bit unexciting. And then I remembered we have this stamp set jar of flowers, our mason jar punch, which I haven't used in a long time, and these beautiful inserts. So yeah. So I thought, I've got a scrap of Whisper White here, I have a piece of paper from the Boho Indigo, I've got a scrap from the Whale Done designer series paper that looks a bit like water, so I'm thinking water in my jar. We'll see. It. I've not done a practice one, so I've no idea if this is going to work or it's not. And I have this card base lying around, so just thought, let's have a go. So we'll need, first of all, we'll punch out, just to kind of give you a clue of how I think this is going to go together. So this is from the Boho Indigo product medley. Again, all the products I'm using are in the annual catalogue, which finishes at the end of April, and most of the things that are in it will not carry over to the next one. I've no idea what will carry over, but what I can say is it will get to the stage that once they're done, unless they are carrying over. So if there's anything that you particularly wanted to have, it would be a good idea to get them ordered up now. So I'm just pushing my piece of designer series paper layer for my card as far as I can in the punch, and I'm just punching out my jar. Now again, I can keep this and use this in another card and do something with that. That's right. And then But originally, apparently, it wasn't a celebration of mothers. It was a time when people who were working in service could have a Sunday off and return to their mother church, apparently. Right, so this insert is going to go in there and the seeds are going to go in there. But how I was going to put all that together as a card is I'm going to have the water in there at the back and the seeds will be in there, and then that will stick on there. So I can kind of facilitate that already. I thought I probably could put a bit of twine around there as well. Just, I don't know, let's see if I can. I had some linen thread yesterday. Yeah, some of the linen thread. Again, this is available in the annual catalogue. I've popped this is an old one on a reel, but we'll see if we can achieve this or not. This might go all wrong, and as I say, I'll just cancel it. Hi Shirley, how are you? So with these wee domes, I've cut out this bit, so if I take the sticky off the top, there's sticky double-sided tape on both sides. So I want the top bit off first. I'm just going to take that off there. And I'm thinking I need to trim. As I say, I haven't done a prototype. Hi Jules. So let's just pop that down there. I'll maybe put another bit as well, just to make it look like twine wrapped round the jar. This may or may not work. There's nothing to lose by trying, is there? So, do you know, if you ever wonder what would work and what wouldn't, just try it. Because at the end of the day, do you know, it's only bits of paper, really. Crafting in real life, that's me. On the fly. Usually, basically, the description of me on a live is crafting by the seat of my pants, Audrey. One day it will all go horribly wrong. Right, so then I'm just going to take the hole, the paper with the hole in, and just basically place that over the top. So that is sealed. We'll put a bow on at the end probably on our mason jar. So if I turn that up like that, take the sticky off here, so that's exposed, but I want to open my seeds because I can get a few cards from a packet of seeds, I think. Maybe 2 or 3. A handful of, you don't need a whole lot of sunflower seeds to grow a couple of flowers in your garden. So just pop them in there. Of course, if they don't grow into flowers, the birds will enjoy them anyway, so that's that. And then I am going to just take this piece of paper which just looks like water in the background. There is a stamp that you can do for the back of the jar, but I just decided save me a lot of palaver, lining up, etc. So there I've got my vase. So I think I'll just, hi Stephen, you come, then you come. The fire's on, but I wouldn't get too near it because it's not just as cold as it's been, I don't think. Now I don't know if this glue is going to work. I've not crafted yet today. Oh wow, look at that. I have got a bit of filming to do today, but I thought just get myself, I'm really slow to move. I think it was because I was just sitting enjoying having the chat with my grandchildren and my daughter, and then I just didn't want to move after that. It is so special. And my Australian grandchildren have been camping this weekend, and they've been on a boat trip and seen some baby dolphins, so it was all very exciting. So look. So that is the base of my card. So that's not bad, is it? That's quite quick and easy. I'm just making sure that the seal is good, because I don't want to give it and then one of the children shake it and all the seeds come flying out, because, well, you know that can happen. Right, I've got a scrap of Whisper White. I've got this stamp set. Now look, you've got 4 different options for flowers, but because I'm giving sunflower seeds, I've already put this one on. But you can stamp out a background from your jar. You've got stalks and everything. I've not done any of that. I'm just going to, but I am going to stamp this up and colour it in. And have I got anything ready for colouring it in? No, of course not. So what's everybody else up to today? Anyone else crafting? The weather's a bit mixed here in Scotland. I'm still in my pyjamas. I'm contemplating whether to have a shower and put clothes on, or to have a bath and put clean pyjamas on. One of those options coming soon. Now I haven't put this on a foam mat. It should be okay, but if it doesn't, we'll get the foam mat and we'll... So I want to stamp 2 of these, I think. Oh yay, it's not bad. I'm going to get the foam mat this time though. And as I was reminded yesterday, these Pearson mat, it's not actually in the catalogue, but it is available. It's just £4 something. If you just put in the search Pierce mat, it will come up for you. And it's just great for stamping on with our photopolymer stamps, the see-through stamps, because they don't have the sponge part. Well, don't overdo it, Steph. You need to learn. I do get what you mean when you have so many bad days that you just cash in when you have a good day. Totally get that. Right, so I've cut. Oh, great, Jules, that's exciting. Right, so I'm just going to quickly fussy cut these out. It's probably the bit that takes the longest. You're crafting, Shirley. Yeah, that's what I thought. A wee card with some seeds is nice. I do often do that as a gift, some seeds in a card. But you know, just bunging the packet of seeds inside the card is just a bit boring. Now, just give me a wee moment. My husband's just come back from the shops and I'm just going to let him know I'm doing a live. Peter, I'm doing a live. Just so you know. But coffee would be welcome when you're making it. Oh, that is, I know it's tough for Christine, very tough, particularly on Mother's Ring Sunday. But I do believe that those of us who are able to celebrate Mother's Day, whatever direction, with your children. I've had a chat with Mum on the phone too, and yeah, she's okay. My sister's going to visit her today. This lockdown thing is really hard because we would normally have some kind of gathering on Mother's Day where we would have booked a table for lunch somewhere and the family would gather. Well, you're not all on your own when you've got your crafting buddies around. But yeah, I do understand. Your craft is messy, Steph. That's difficult to believe. For me, anyway, to believe. I'm sure. I tidied mine about 4 times yesterday. because I did a fair bit of crafting, and in between tidied it up. So I have designed a few prototypes for blog hops and things that I have to record. My fussy cutting's not something to really watch. I'm not one of these experts, you know, that you move the paper, not the scissors. My brain and that doesn't work, but somehow or another I achieve it okay. I just want to maybe go in a wee bit closer here. You can either leave a white border around or you can go in clay. I know I did demand I did ask politely, I think. I'll probably not get it. He's just back from the shops. He's got the he's unpacking. I timed this quite well, didn't I? I'll be done when I finish. Anyway, just so I'm just, as I say, I'm kind of making a concentrated effort and giving some of the items from the annual catalogue some love, and just reminding people, you know, that they won't be there forever. Just, yeah. Yeah, we're blessed to still have Mum, but I know many people haven't, and just urge people who can still communicate with their parents to do so. I'm not actually looking at the comments right now because I am concentrating on these little bits. I think I'm changing the shape of these leaves, and I've got an itchy nose. Do you always get that when you've got a sharp implement in your hand? I'm nearly there, honestly. So I got a little package in the post. This lockdown thing makes everything so different, but I got a little package in the post on Thursday and it said, "Do not open till Mother's Day." So I was being tested, and it's actually quite a nice idea. My daughter's found it's a company that are doing a toast in the post. So it's actually a little bottle of gin and a little tin of Fever-Tree tonic. And it was really quite nice, with an absolutely lovely personal message from my daughter. You know, the kind that brings a wee tear to your eye. And then, as I say, I had grandchildren on saying, "Oh, that's nice, Christine. That's nice that you're able to do that." So say we're out with the county that my mum lives in, but my brother and sister are there, so they've been doing the visiting, and we've been well, being the lockdown, and we're still, although you can meet an adult outside or whatever, you can't, we're not supposed to go out of our county area, or council area rather. So I'm going to be colouring them in and just popping them there, so they just look like, and I thought it might be a good idea to just cut out one of these and decoupage it a wee bit. But maybe that's going to take up a lot of time, I'm not sure. Oh, thanks very much, thank you. Much appreciated. Yay, coffee. Sorry there wasn't one for you, Shirley. You'll have to visit soon. Soon you'll be able to visit in the garden. Well, you can visit in the garden now, but it's maybe not warm enough to sit and have a coffee outside yet. Maybe another week or two. The most important thing for me was getting that phone call, that FaceTime video call. Gifts are just added extra, so it's the being acknowledged that's the important thing. Where everybody, do you know this? I was so busy crafting yesterday, I didn't even watch the news stuff. Were people being silly? They just seem to think it's all over. When you'd started saying that people would be able to meet outside, my daughter and I thought that maybe we would be able to do something today, but we are in different council areas, and we decided that everybody else was being stupid, so we can't yet. It will come. The distance will be lifted. It is a bit too cold, Shirley, to sit even with a pile of clothes on, but not long and you'll be able to come visit. And even better, now I've got my chauffeur, I'll be able to come and visit you as well. So where's that one's going to get decoupaged up there? I'll work it out when it's time to stick there like that. So we'll just, in my usual fashion, I'll just quickly colour this in. So I'm going to get my, what am I going to colour it with? I thought, alright, we've not got, what have we got then? Daffodil Delight for the sunflowers. What orange will we use? I could have had all this done, couldn't I? But it's me. Seaside Spray, now that's a colour that's going to be leaving us, so we'll use that. And then I'll need a wee bit of green. Let's bring in a light Just Jade and something for the middle of my sunflowers. What we got? Soft suede? No, I think I want cinnamon cider, but I'm going to take the light cinnamon cider, yeah. That coffee is beautiful. Yeah, I would need a heated blanket too. Right, so let's just put some colour and just finish this off, because otherwise I'm going to be... I have got another idea, but I think I'll make it as a separate video maybe later on. So I've stamped this with Memento Black, Tuxedo Black. As I say, there are loads of colouring in and blending videos. Shirley has done some, in fact. She's way better at colouring than I am. If you want to check Handmade by Shirley, she did colouring quite recently. Yeah, not my forte. I just like to stick some colour on there. So bits of green here. I just thought it was nice to do the sunflowers because it was sunflowers that I'm gifting them. Just see that area there? That's just getting all coloured green. The ham and the sandwich, Jules. Are you Julie, isn't it? Or would you prefer Jules? And then I'm just going to use the Seaside Blue here. I think I'm right. Is this an erythrium? A lot of people seem to think it's a thistle, but it ain't no thistle. I've heard people say that it's a thistle, and it's not a thistle, honestly, it's not. Erythrium, I think it is. It's more of a sea holly, I think. There. And then, where's the one that I'm going to decoupage with? Oh, there it is, right, yeah. So you'll need a middle and all. Jules, okay, that's that you're prepared. Don't put your yellow lid on your cinnamon cider. It's not the way to go. Right, this is the dark daffodil yellow. Yeah, you're good at the colouring, Shirley. I can if I'm taking my time, but I always end up thinking, oh, I've been on for ages, everybody will be getting bored. And yet, I actually like watching people colour. So why do I think that, not think that if I like it, other people might not like it too? I'm just not expert. I get impatient. But I know that the bits of the bottoms of the petals close to the seed head part will be dark. Yeah, sea holly, that is it. And is that definite? Have I got that? Have I made that up, or is it something like erythrium? I'm taking the light daffodil yellow over both. Now you can use oranges. Sunflowers come in various shades, so you can use any kind of shade that you like. Oh, that would be nice. Eryngium, thank you. I knew it was something along those lines. Eryngium, thank you. And then this one I've put. So again, you can use the brush end or the blunt end, it doesn't matter. Bullet point, that's it. Bullet tip. Take care, Christine, enjoy your afternoon. And I need dark for the inside of these petals. Probably don't really need to worry too much about these ones because I'm going to stick one over the top of this one, I'm gonna. But hey, I'll just do it anyway. And you can spend time blending the dark and the light together. If you do take enough time over it, you won't see where one ends and the other one starts. See, that looks alright already. And I'm just using blue for the other flower. Probably could actually, I'm going to pop a bit of purple in here because it's actually something I really like. So what's this? Purple Posy. And I wanted darker than that. Not Blackberry Bliss, I didn't want that dark. Right, what have we got here this time? Highland Heather. Oh, the Gorgeous Grape is over the other side. Highland Heather, that will do the trick. Just do these little flowers here. There's a wee flower there. I like a bit of purple and yellow and blue in my spring flowers. There was something I noticed. Yeah, look. I'm saying not to worry about the detail and then I start worrying about the detail. Green. Green for these sort of leaves here. There's just a bit of greenery here. But again, it's very small, so we'll just be a bit... There we go. That'll be fine like that. Was it not Christine that was saying bye-bye just now? Are you going too, Julie? Thank you, Christine. Well, another Christine, one Christine's just left and our Christine's come in. How are you, my dear? I just realised it was the other Christine. How are you, Chris? Lovely to have you. Has the whistle stopped colouring here? I'm glad to hear it, Christine. I'm glad to hear it. I don't know if you were listening at the beginning, but... oh, hi, Gamer Gone Mad. Hegler. Hiya. I knew that I should know your name, and then I noticed at the end of it, Hegler. Is that your real name or is that a gaming name, Hegler? Totally ignorant of these things, me. I thought, Julie, Jules, sorry. Yeah. Right, so here we go. So we're just, I'm going to be gifting some sunflower seeds, Christine. So this was what I came up with. But you can see Christine Gray, Steph. I'm not sure how you, I don't know how you can block someone on YouTube, that's odd. Oh, I'm so happy for your daughter, Christine, that is not happy that she's having to go through this, but happy that it's almost over. Now, I maybe never thought about this with blue flowers and a blue background. They're going to be a bit lost, so how about I do bring a bit of purple in there, a bit more purple. That's raspberry. I thought I had Gorgeous Grape. Do you know, I think we don't have Gorgeous Grape, do we not? We have Highland Heather. So where's the other one? Right. Oh, you're Lee. It is a gamer name, right? Your name is Lee. I do my best to remember that when you come on. But please don't be offended if I don't, because the old memory's not that great, you know. It's never been that good. I've never been that good at remembering names. However, being older, at least you can kind of make up that excuse. That'll just make it stand out a bit better. I think the blue on the blue was just a bit drab. There we go. However, we could use just a bit of light blue in here because I didn't cut out, and it would just take the white off that. There you go. Look, that's better, Janice. That's better. So, what do you call it? What am I trying to get? My words are not coming out. Hi, Sue. What are these called again? Dimensionals. My brain is numb this morning. Right, or this afternoon even. This morning for some of you. So I don't know if you've got time to hang about. I do have another way of gifting seeds that I can show, and I'm going to pop one dimensional on the back of this one. So this, so just pop these up on dimensionals, and then this one, just have to make sure I can find out which way it goes. There, is it? Yeah, no. That's it. Matching them up, sort of a, there you go. Don't want to be perfect anyway. Don't strive for that. Oh dear, okay. Right, so there we go. Is anyone rushing? Do you want to see another way to gift? Oh, it's nice to have you here, Sue. Okay. I know fumbly fingers can be terrible. I once on Facebook, when another demonstrator did a live, and she was quite new at it, and I managed to give her the angry face emoji, and I hadn't realised I had. But luckily she's a straightforward person, and she messaged me and said, did I do something to upset you? And I'm going, not at all, no. And then when she said, well, you've given me an angry face, at least I'm glad she did ask me, because I was able then to go back and fix that. Okay, so I have another pack of sunflower seeds here. So could we make them nice? Now I have misplaced, but I did design something yesterday and I need measurements for it. So let's just get some card. So I'll show you what the idea here is, because this time I'm going to stick with sunflowers. Well, I would show you what the idea was if I could find it. Oh, here it is. Right, so I came up with this idea. This is another idea for gifting seeds, and I did this one with the painted poppies, which again is a nice easy one to do. And there's my poppy seeds. It's a slider pouch. So yeah, I'll show you how to make a slider pouch. The thing is, you will if you want to do the same and gift seeds, you'll have to check your measurements, because I've measured it to fit these Johnson seeds, and I do know that some seed packets come slightly different sizes. So yeah, so I'll show you how I did that, if I remember. Okay, so I have got measurements here in my usual kind of style. So pop that to the side there. And this, we'll get the Celebrate Sunflower stamp set to do this one. But let's just get the piece that we need first. Needs to be 22 centimetres. So I need to measure this out. 22 centimetres by 16 centimetres. Now the 16 is a bit tricky here, but it is right on the join of the arm. just going to shut this down because it does man up. Right, so I want to score this at 10 centimetres. Now do remember it, oh, I need this arm out again. 10 and 20. You're scoring at. Obviously if you're working in inches, this isn't complicated, so measure your seed packet and you'll be able to work it out. And then please don't forget to give me thumbs up, guys, when you leave, and or if on the way in. Yeah, so 2 centimetres on this side. So basically that is on the short side. I'm using that side there. You need, so normally I would say score on the short side at 2 centimetres, then turn it that way, score at 10, and then again at 20. So you've got this shape here. And then while I'm remembering what I'm doing, I get my scissors, check my, where's my bone folder? I didn't know I was going to go on and do this one. I thought I might make a separate video, but hey, how to gift seeds, that's what we're on. So there, we've got that shape, and just take our snips, and basically you want to cut this. Yeah, I am going to show you the slider pocket. So I'm just going to cut this corner here right across on the diagonal. And then this flap here, there, and take this one out. Try to cut it quite straight. You'd be better with big scissors if you have them. I'm not quite sure where mine are. Get it. You can do that on your trimmer, and maybe with hindsight I could have done that too with my trimmer. Not made a very good job of that, but it'll be fine when it's all stuck down. That's the back anyway, so it won't be noticed. So we'll be folding in like that, but I thought we might want to stamp it first. Now, so I want my Celebrate stamp. Sunflowers, where is it? Celebrate Sunflowers. And I think I'm going to use Cinnamon Cider, Bumblebee, and whoops, and Bumblebee ribbon. And this one will be a nice, easy. Hi Tammy, and you come. How you doing, my dear? I'm making a mess of my desk as per usual. I want my big sunflower stamp. I love this stamp set. So if you haven't got round to getting this, I think you probably better get it fairly soon, because it might be one of the ones that isn't getting carried over. I have no idea. No idea what will be. None of us ever do. So there we go. I'm going to keep this fairly simple, but I did want to do a wee bit of stenciling as well, and I was looking, oops, I have this wee pack here of Forever Gold Speciality Designer Series paper. It's absolutely fab. There's loads of bits, leaves, this is just the leftovers, but what I'm looking for is one of these bits, because these make really good stencils. I like to use it as stencil. I was looking for one that's a bit, where is it? This one, I quite like this one. It's like a sort of herringbone. I'll leave two of them out. I've just used these. Some of them are mucky with ink, and there's bits of leaves and things left in here. So again, if you wanted this, get it ordered up. It's just great fun for using as extras. There's all kinds of layers in there. Well, they're not in there now because I've used them up. So what I want to do is just stamp my sunflowers. Whoops. inking up this with the Bumblebee, and we'll just get, just basically, there's no point in worrying too much about this bit because it's going to get glued, so just a few sunflowers. Oh, very good, Janice. Made a mucky mess already. And a third one. Whoops. There we go. Just keeping it simple. And then I'll just get a brush. What am I going to get? One of my blending brushes. So I want one that'll, I quite think I want to get another colour of ink out. I think Seaside Spray. Put a bit of blue in here. I just want one of the smaller ones. Let me see if this is a kind of, that's red, a brownie sort of. I don't know what's been on there, but I just want to do a bit of ink in here. I don't want to spend hours colouring because I just want to give the, let me see, just a bit, just darken up the bit where the seeds grow. The seed head part. What have you been doing, Shirley? Sorry. Seeing as I've forgotten what on earth I just said. Right. That I don't want that colour, I want my blue, don't I? Don't dip your blue brush in your brown ink. Not the best idea. So yeah, if you did want any of these, don't delay. So just to take the stark whiteness off the rest of the seed packet, I've just lifted some ink and I'm just rubbing it through here. That's not so, maybe do that one a bit harder. I don't know if you can see that there, but it just takes the stark white off there. Oops. It's just going around the shape of your flower but not going into it. And then we'll just do a bit on this side. It's just easier for me to turn that round. It just takes the stark white and just gives a nice texture. There we go. Pop that back in my box. Alright, yeah, they're just great for stencils. And it just takes the starkness, as I say, off. Just adding a wee bit of colour, and I think we'll just leave the petals as they are. And now I need some glue. Anyone got any ideas where my glue is? It's here, if it's going to do any. Right, oh, I need one more thing. If you have a crocodile or a hole punch or something along those lines, what you need to do is just close it the way it's going to be closed. I could do this after I glued it down, but I just think, and you want to put a hole through all the layers, what will be about the middle, maybe about there. Just so that it will match up. Whoops, so I want to have blue on here and on here, and yeah, they're going, because that's mitered there, it folds nicely. So I don't know if my glue's got, yeah, it is. Again, you could use double-sided tape, or you could use the Seal Plus here to keep it all. Just that wet glue was on my desk, so that's what, and I actually think this is the strongest of them all once it's dry. And it's just fold that over. Simples. And then we need ribbon that's going to be come up, so you need it to be twice the length of your pocket and a little bit extra. Hi Tony, how are you? Not seen you in a while. Are you all okay? So then I need to thread one piece of the ribbon from the inside out of here, push the rest inside, whoops, and get this bit and pop it from the inside out. I did show you some weeks ago to do a slider box for chocolate. If you look back, it's the same idea, only this time it's for a pack of seeds which I've misplaced. Well, that's the ones that I've opened. I had another, here they are. If you came to see what I would lose, I'll take it I've not disappointed. So then you're just going to slide that in, make sure your ribbon is tied, and then I've actually got the linen thread that I was using on the other card. Just take a piece and just tie a wee bow here. And then just tease this till it's nice and tight, and then just trim it to an okay length. And there you have it. On this one, the one that I did yesterday with the sunflowers, I put a greeting on. Again, I could do that again if you want, or just, you know, you can decorate it however you want it. So it depends on who you're going to give it to. I'm just taking that down there. There's no seeds in this one now because I took them out of here. But that's your slider seed pouch. There's the one with the sunflowers that I did yesterday. So as I say, they just slot in and then just pop them back down. Hi Karen. Yeah, guess where the idea of a slider box, Karen originally gave me some chocolate a few months ago in a slider box. I've seen them before, but I hadn't worked out, so then I watched Karen to see how you make them. So Karen is Corrie Papercraft. So there's two suggestions after you see me. And Sue, you do videos as well, don't you? So check out Sue. I'm pretty sure you do, if I've got the right Sue Wilson. Yeah, so Karen will show you how to do the sliders, and Shirley is good at colouring, so check them out. Yeah. So, and where's my, oh there it is, and here's the card that we made with the, so just do two different ways to gift seeds. So you've got a nice card there, and then as I say, you've got the slider pack. So, and this one, as I say, this one had the greeting on. So I've left it like that. That one says just for you. That one says know that you are loved. And I've not put one on these. So yeah, so thanks very much for coming in and watching. I hope this is useful to someone. Yeah, it's just a bit of fun, as I've been saying. These things are all in the annual catalogue. The peaceful poppies, the painted poppies as well. There's no guarantees that any of them will be brought over to the new catalogue, so don't miss out. If you want any of these products, get them ordered up soon before they go out of stock, because once they're gone, they're gone. Okay. Thanks everyone. Enjoy the rest of Sunday, whatever you are doing. I totally appreciate your company, and anyone watching on the replay, please subscribe, please press the bell icon, please leave me positive comments, and yeah, thanks so much for all your support. Bye bye. That's if I can get out.